A person has asked, how do I deal with life's ups and downs and come out at the top? So great question. I'm definitely not a guru for life and everything, but here's what I read into what you said. So dealing with life's ups and downs, it really comes to awareness. I've really discovered this over the years, especially in recent times. I feel like I've come into my own in this awareness. And the awareness is about awareness. It's all about awareness. So, for example, I'm aware when my husband needs me or if he's going through something. I'm aware of the same with my daughter, with my son, and I'm aware of myself. I'm aware of my own thoughts. I'm aware of what's coming up. I'm aware of 5, 10, 15 things coming up. I'm aware of it because I've placed my focus on my awareness. And that is the first step always. So when it comes to dealing with life's up and downs, it's really about the awareness of when something is down, sensing it, being aware of it. It doesn't take too much. You don't have to be psychic to do so. It's just your natural intuition or your natural just emphasis on noticing your state of being more open, receptive and aware. And then because you're aware, you're able to process it more on a higher level and more rapidly often, not always, because sometimes, timing comes into things and you've got to work things through and other people around you and so on. But you'll find that from the downs, you'll rise up. It's not just awareness though, it's the next step, taking action. So for example, let's say I've noticed something about a child, like, okay, I feel like they're feeling a bit depressed, for example, I'm just making it up. And maybe on one day I'm just feeling a bit busy, but I've noticed it, so noted, right? Noted in the head. Child, bit sad, okay. So I get on, with my life or whatever, but then it's noted, and maybe a second or third thing come, or maybe I make the time to address it in some way. Maybe just spend some time together, watch a movie or something like that, for example. So what I've also learned though is the sooner that you deal with that, the better. So if it's possible, if I could stop what I'm doing or make myself and go, all right, I really wanted to do this, but I'm going to stop it now and I'm going to be present, especially when it comes to children. You'll find that that's really beneficial and helpful too. So that's in terms of other people around you. But when it comes to your own stuff, there's always going to be ups and downs. That is absolutely natural. That's the way this life is being set up. So as long as you're aware of them, you process them, you'll be able to get through. Because we live on this time on earth, with all this light coming in, and sometimes that creates a great feeling of intensity because we have so much density within us. The angels are now just showing me a cup of water, and if you imagine it's half filled and the water's all sooty. So there's all this residue floating around and it's pretty dark and grey and thick. Okay, so that's like your dense energy. So when you're going through stuff, that's what you're feeling. It's hard to find the clarity, right? But when you filter that through, filter it down, process it and so on, and then you get to the clearer water, and that's when you have a clearer mind. So in order to come out on top, as you said, I really liked that. It did make me laugh. Just go through this process time and time again. Follow your feelings, trust your gut, follow the light. When the light feels bright, radiate, go within. So next time that the next tough thing comes along, or, big or small, whatever problem comes along your path, just acknowledge it, allow it to be, process it. When you are aware, you're in this more conscious state of mind and being, and in that greater sense of consciousness, you're more able to integrate, process and understand things going on rather than blindly going through life or naively or ignorantly and allowing things to happen and then attracting more of that stuff. So as long as you're conscious and you're working on it and you're processing it, writing it out or whatever that is for you, and you work towards releasing it, going to the next thing, you're going to move that next level, and that's how it will keep going. So hopefully that helps.